The Very Serious Crafts podcast is now on Patreon. Head on over to patreon.com/seriouscrafts to support our podcasts and get early access to episodes, find out about our unfiltered patron-only off-week episodes, and more.
You're listening to the Very Serious Crafts podcast.
We're very serious crafters.
And we craft very serious crafts.
Very serious.
Hello, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 17 of the Very Serious Crafts podcast. I'm Heidi from Hands Occupied.
I'm Mollie from Wild Olive.
And I'm Haley from Red Handled Scissors. Today we'll be talking about DIY furniture, fancy embroidery hoops, and back-to-school sewing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, we've already established before recording that we're a little weird today. So, tell me, ladies, what is going on in your lives?
Well, for context, Mollie and I are both a little sleepy.
Yes.
So,
And I am not.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, my big news to share, this is Heidi, by the way, is week before last, my brother-in-law came to visit in Chicago, where my husband and I live, and we went to Pitchfork Music Festival, which longtime listeners and fans of my blog will recall as the place where a drunk woman famously said to me, and this bitch is knitting a hamster sweater. So I revisited the scene of the crime. And no one...
The scene of the hamster crime?
Hamster crime?
Hamster jumper crime.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll go with it.
Know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I brought some, I think, crochet this time though, and it was 100 degrees all day for the first 2 days of the festival, and you're outdoors the whole time. And I went through a lot of SPF 100 sunscreen because I'm very, very fair-skinned. And it was really fun. So
I'm
yeah.
glad you had a good time, even though it was super hot and sunny.
Yeah, they kicked us out at one point because it started thundering and lightning. And they were like, it was literally like everyone, thousands of people leave the park where this musical festival is right now. And we're giving you no direction about which way to go, but you all have to leave exactly at the same time. And it's about to thunder and lightning. So everyone...
Hooray!
Good planning.
I luckily had a poncho and we found an overhang, but it was like not cute for a minute.
Yeah.
But that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well...
Yeah. How about you?
I mean, I guess at least they did have you guys go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they legally had to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not that interesting.
I'm not sure that this is any
The
more...
law is not that interesting.
I don't know that this is a lot more interesting than that. I recently got a new spray bottle. Woo!
Whoa!
Except that I was super excited about it because have you guys seen the pressurized spray bottles where you can squeeze it once and it just puts this really great fine mist out from it? It's like...
Is it like the Misto thing that you can put olive oil in? Like you pump it up?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except that you don't have to pump it at all.
Because I have one of those.
Yeah, it's like that, but you don't pump it. It just does it all on its own. I think that when you initially prime it to use it, that's probably building up the pressure because, in order to even just getting the water to come up to the top for that part. But then it just sprays. And I first saw it when I got my hair cut. My hairdresser had it. And I was like, well, that's kind of cool. And I do a lot of family haircuts around here. But, of course, obviously I also use spray bottle when I am ironing things and all of that. But for some reason, I always end up with spray bottles that drip all over the place. And so I thought, well, why not upgrade? And so it happened to be included in with Prime Day, but it's not all that expensive anyway. And I was planning on getting one, and I absolutely love it. And I'll put a link to the one that I got in the show notes. But it was like, it feels so nice. And now I just want to spray everything, which is, I mean, I have maybe used it on my siblings, but I'm just, why not?
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is the logical next step.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So well done.
Yeah. It's the little things.
So I have an item that goes with your continuous spray bottle. Mm-hmm. Or I guess you could thwart my work with it. I accidentally bought a 5-pack of very tiny water-soluble markers this week.
Oh.
So I knew from the reviews that they were smaller than average, like the Clover or the Dritz ones, which are at least as long as like a regular pen.
Yeah.
But I didn't quite understand how small they would be. And the answer is all 5 of them fit in the palm of my hand. And I have very small hands.
Like I said on social media, Haley, you gotta stop shopping in the petite section for your craft supplies.
Oh my gosh. I laughed so hard when I saw that comment. But, I mean, and they'll be fine. I will use them for exactly what they're intended for. And, I mean, I guess I'll be able to throw them into my travel crafting bag.
That's true.
Pretty easily. But when I opened it, I was just like, what? What is this nonsense? I don't understand. So yeah, that is a thing that I did this week. The hazards of shopping on the internet.
Yes.
That is why you should go to your local craft, yarn, fabric, whatever store.
Just one more reason to do so.
Or get teeny tiny things. Like that too, that is also an option.
I mean, to be fair, I probably would be at my local craft store and see the teeny tiny things and decide I need those ones because of that. Because tiny is
they
cute.
are really cute, and they're from Japan, and so they have like Japanese on one part and English on the other, and like they're adorable.
I bet they're really well designed. They're probably really beautiful.
They are, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to using them.
Yeah.
I just wasn't expecting the size.
Every pen I've ever gotten from Japan, or that's been manufactured in Japan, designed in Japan, has just been the most gorgeous, subtle tool that I just like love holding and working with.
Yeah.
Just like the spray bottle. And when we've talked in the past about quality shears and stuff, a good quality supply is the best thing.
Yeah.
Right. And you might not even know that how much better or easier something could be.
Yeah.
Like, something might not even bother you, but then you get, like, the good scissors, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, wait. But just so we're not hypocrites, the one exception there is crochet hooks.
Yep, that's true. Yep, that's true. Cheap ones. Cheap. Silverloom for life.
Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, recently, speaking of craft tools and stuff, look at me segueing on sleep deprivation like a pro over here.
I'm impressed.
And then I ruined it. So, I cut out my first sewing pattern for a baby this week, which was exciting. I mean, actually, I probably cut out like doll clothes as a child or Barbie clothes.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But as an adult, this is my first sewing project for a child. And lucky for me, my niece, because she was a micro preemie, is super tiny still, even though she's like coming up on 18 months. So I can make her teeny tiny clothes. And I can just kind of guess. I think what I'm going to do is just make a 1-year-old size for the next 6 months of everything I sew for her. And then just be like, well, I'll figure it out when she doesn't fit into it anymore. And it's so easy because it's
she'll
quick.
Grow into it.
But like there's, I guess the point that I'm not making remotely lucidly at the moment is that she's tiny, so she'll fit into stuff for a while, but also baby clothes you can make in like an afternoon, which is terribly exciting.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all.
They are, I feel that way about knitting, like, tiny things, like tiny sweaters. They're so fast.
Yeah, hamster sweaters, man.
Oh, hamster sweaters. I mean, that's even faster.
It is.
Yeah.
I still think you need to knit a sweater for Mollie's guinea pig.
It would be more of a sweater vest
Yes.
Because of the limbs.
And
Yeah.
I fail to see the issue here.
It's
I just need if Mollie, if you take a picture, I'll say this right now on the podcast. If you take a picture of you measuring your hamster's length and circumference,
okay.
I will make it
Guinea
a sweater.
pig.
I will measure the guinea
I
pig.
will.
Okay.
Because it's too funny.
She's
my
basically going to need a tube with a couple of holes in it.
Yep. I'll make little buttonholes for the arms.
Yep, that would work.
I'm so excited.
Lieutenant
Okay, that's
Nibbles
enough from me.
already hates you, I just want to say.
Good Lord. Okay, Mollie. What's happening with you, Mollie?
Yes, please, let's move on.
Save me.
Okay. We're going to file this under projects that don't take an afternoon to make.
All right.
So, like we've talked before about like how some of us, we have family members who are also creative and make things. And that's true of my dad. I know like Heidi, your dad built a log cabin like as a really big craft project.
Yeah.
So
He did.
we
Super normal.
Yeah. Well, this is also going to seem very normal. So we needed a new couch, and my parents had been looking and trying to decide, like, do we get an IKEA one? Do we, no, I don't know. And then they started thinking, actually, we like the look of, like, some outdoor furniture. So maybe we go that route. They didn't find anything they liked. And finally it was settled that my dad is just going to make a couch. And I was like,
Oh, of course.
What?
Because that's the logical
exactly. He's like,
result
yeah,
of
I'm just
that.
going to make the couch. And I'm sitting there going, this is not a good idea. What are you thinking? And they just kept talking about it and moving forward. And I was getting a little bit like, okay, a couch, that's a lot of like, there could be some sewing there. And what's, at what point am I going to get...
I mean, there better be some sewing. A no-sew couch is a bad idea.
Well, just wait. Just wait.
Oh, no.
So I'm waiting to get dragged into this, and I'm resisting and, and still going, are you really sure you want to do this? Well, they settled on, they actually went and found, like, outdoor cushions for outdoor furniture, because that was kind of the look that they wanted anyway.
Okay.
And so they bought cushions, and then my dad just built the whole frame of the couch, like finished it all. But it's a wood frame, and then it just has cushions on it. And it actually kind of works. And he likes looking. Have you guys seen Anna White? Her website is ANA-white.com. So she has all kinds of furniture tutorials and things, and he likes looking at those. He didn't like follow one from her site, but he just kind of went, yeah, all right, that's roughly what I need to do, and he just built the couch.
So that's a good example of what he was working on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so now we have a new handmade couch. Because
And you, by some miracle, did not make the cushions.
I didn't. Now, I will say there are 3 pillow forms sitting in my workspace that are, I think my mom would like some custom accent pillows to go with it. So that could still happen.
I see.
But
did they just show up?
no, she asked me to buy them. Like, she was going to use them, but then they ended up by my stuff, so I have some questions there.
Oh, that's tricksy.
It is.
Why don't you just... You should, like, hire one of your younger siblings to make just, like, the envelope-style pillows. Just be do it. I don't want to.
Well, that's all it would be, even if I made it.
Yeah, that's true.
It would just be very simple, because that's all that's happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grace sews. Maybe we could convince her to do it. It's a good idea.
Yeah. I think that's a perfect project for a teenager.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
And it's summer.
Exactly.
So, I need to rant for a moment about something that I don't think is real in the sewing world. So, The narrow hem foot on a sewing machine. Friends, it's bullshit. I don't think it actually works. And I think every single person who says it does is just saying that because they don't want other people to know that they can't use theirs either. I don't think any of us can actually use them. Which is to say, I have never once managed to make mine work on my brother machine or my fancy, like, high-end Bernina. It just, nope. So I think that it's either witchcraft or that no one actually truly knows how to use it and that we're all pretending just to not embarrass ourselves. Those are my thoughts on the subject.
I've never used mine.
I've never tried.
Is it because you think it won't work? Because you're right.
I mean, I just assumed that would be... I mean, I probably haven't had an occasion where I was like, I really must use this attachment. But also...
I tried to do it with a full circle skirt Emmy dress that I sewed. And, it would have been the perfect application for this nonsense. But it doesn't work. We're going to get so many emails from people who are like, you're just an idiot. And, I mean, there are YouTube videdeeds of this working.
Mm-hmm. And you still don't believe it works.
I think they're deep fakes. I think it's conspiracy.
Okay.
And I don't think they work.
Deep fake sewing videos.
That's right. You heard it here.
So, like...
So dumb.
So they, like, cut from filming, like, man walking on the moon, and then it's like, and also sewing with a narrow hem foot.
Yeah.
It's all done in the same studio.
We live in an era of conspiracies, and now Very Serious Crafts is participating.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it started, obviously, with the moon landing, which is relevant because right now it's the anniversary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it won't be by the time you hear this. So
sucks to be you.
It does. They have special moon landing 50th anniversary Oreos. And they're called Marshmallow Moon.
Yeah.
And I ate an entire package of them yesterday.
Oh, yeah, those are vegan, right?
They totally are. I ate
that means they're
entire
good.
packaging while crying about how my stupid narrow hem foot does not work. The end.
Now I'm curious, but I don't know if I'm curious enough to actually do something about it. But someday I'll text
I kind
you.
of want both of you to try it, and if you come back and are like, it's really easy.
Okay.
Something's wrong with you. Then I'll know. I will know it's just me.
So
or maybe you're part of the conspiracy.
Deep fakes.
Maybe it's witchcraft. I won't believe you anyway.
You have no idea how badly I want to just come back and lie and say, yeah, Haley, it was really easy. And I'm never even going to pick it up.
I totally did it, and it was really easy.
You're all part of it. You're in on it.
Yep.
What if we stormed Area 51 and it was just filled with narrow hem sewing machine feet?
Wait. It's full of aliens sewing like the Grinch from How the Grinch Stole Christmas with narrow feet.
Yes. That.
No. It's full of aliens making deep videos about the narrow hem foot.
And they wear gloves made of human skin, like opera length gloves.
Yes.
Yeah, for the videos.
In the videos.
Gosh, that got dark.
Ooh.
Yeah, so their hands can be passable for human flesh.
Oh my goodness. But you can just see like their mind lasers, moving the fabric. Oh, I don't know. Mind lasers? I don't.
The visual here is fantastic.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well,
okay.
So continuing on the subject of sewing, but maybe not aliens.
I mean, okay.
It's back to school season, kids. It's back to school season. Which means which means it's time to think about fall sewing. The second
Yay! It's my favorite.
I feel like I only ever think about sewing seasons as spring and fall.
Uh-huh.
And I must not be the only person who thinks of it that way. But that's when I'm most motivated to get into actually, like, adding something to a sewing queue. And so kind of dovetailing, drafting off of all of my energy from the spring sewing, I want to just continue this momentum into fall. And in addition to making that little dress I'm making for my niece Evelyn, I think I'm going to finally make myself the Ophelia overalls from Decades of Style.
Yeah.
I've made a bunch of their other patterns and like them. And I've seen that specific pattern look flattering on a range of sizes, which is exciting, in an overall especially.
Yeah, that's actually really true. It looks good on all of them that I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, have draped super nicely, and it, like, I think because it fits so many sizes, you see all of the sizes you can think of, and they still look nice. Mm-hmm. And that's amazing. Like, go team pattern makers.
Yeah, totally. And they're super duper nice too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to make the Ophelia overalls for myself. And I have some harvest theme fabric that I got at Fancy Tiger Crafts in Denver. And I think I might do it because if they're already overalls, I'm not going to be wearing them anywhere fancy. So why not do like a fully kind of bonkers overall version of a dress I would normally make, you know?
I love it, and I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah. I
would totally do it.
It's a really deep, like, orange red, which has turned into my color for this fall, I think.
Nice.
And I'm excited. And then the other thing I want to make is a fit and flare dress in some novelty Halloween fabric I got on clearance last year because, like...
Yes.
The sooner it's made, the more years I can wear it because it will be a dress that I wear, like, 3 times a year.
I really need some Halloween cat fabric.
Yeah. I feel like I need a purple crinoline, too, when I finish, like, to go with this dress.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really fun. For, like, going out on Halloween when I don't really want to wear a costume but want to be, like, festive.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
And I have these striped tights in green, and I think I also have purple.
Yeah.
Or no, I have green and red. Yeah. So, you know, elfy.
Yeah.
But,
or just make a little witch
not.
hat fascinator, and then I can be like, yeah, I'm a witch. Believe me.
And,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I am, so... maybe I need to get a fascinator to signal it.
Everyone, I am a witch.
I think they know.
Oh, save us, Mollie, from our silliness.
No, I was just gonna follow. Sorry, I was actually thinking still topic wise, but I want to, like, what kind of fabric is the overall fabric you have planned? You said the color, but, like, what kind of weight is it?
It's definitely not a lightweight, like, cotton. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, actually. Haha, I should probably look that up. But it seems heavier than a regular cotton, but I don't know if it's just that it's a higher quality fabric.
Yeah.
I should pre-wash this before I make any decisions. But
yeah. Okay.
What was your question? I feel like I probably should be making it in a heavier weight.
No, I was just getting a sense for what that was gonna look and feel like. Beyond just
I feel
the
like
color.
I've seen a lot of people do. Yeah. I feel like I've seen a lot of people do, like, canvases. I just don't want something that heavy because I don't think I'll wear it enough if it's super, super heavy.
I've seen a lot of linen, though.
Yeah.
And that's looked nice.
I like that.
Yeah. And back to
So I think you can do, like, a medium weight cotton.
Yeah. Back to your comment, though, about not wearing this anywhere fancy. I will say you probably could find a way to make yourself some fancy overalls, and I think that that's worth exploring. Like, something
I've seen
more
jumpsuits
like
that
a light
masquerade that way.
velvet, or yeah.
Oh my.
Ooh, what about, like, a
I think it could
mustard
be-
yellow velvet?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I think it could be
Vigorous
pretty
nodding.
amazing.
I'm
just
very,
saying.
very here for this plan.
That's totally going to happen and
Yeah.
in the near future. 100%.
Oh, we are velvet years old, guys.
What?
Velvet. It's a very 30s thing.
Oh, I see. I see.
We are
Yeah.
velvet years old. We're entering our Stevie Nicks phase.
I'm the youngest one here. I don't know if I'm prepared to say I'm in my Stevie Nicks phase yet. I think I feel like I have to be like. I feel like I need
But
to be
if
in
you
denial.
make those overalls, there's no turning back.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to be in denial for a little bit longer.
All right, I support you. And also the overalls.
Ooh, if you made them in
Okay.
Haley, if you made them in pink and wore them to the wing, they would be so into it.
There are velvet pink chairs at the wing.
You could just sit there and be invisible.
I can just imagine. I'm actually considering on this subject. I'm actually considering a pair of dusty rose wool trousers.
Like a teak rose almost.
Yeah, like very antique rose. A little
Yeah.
a little on the like smudgy brown side.
A little on the late 80s makeup palette feeling.
Oh, I was thinking more like a little on the Victorian, the Victorian color.
Of course.
Like the inside of Victorian coffins. Pink.
that color that everyone calls by that name.
Oh my gosh.
Inside a Victorian coffin?
It's
It's a great
it's a
color.
muted pink, but it's a big deal because I hate pink.
Well, and if you're dead, you won't care that there's pink in front of you.
These are pants, I'm not sewing a coffin. I'm sewing pants.
But in the
I
color
know,
of a coffin.
A no-sew coffin. A no-sew coffin
Oh my
project
gosh.
from Red Handled.
No. That just
Okay.
I might die from horror. And then one of you will have to make it.
Just to tie this all together with my dad making
yeah.
a no-sew couch and you talking about a coffin, my neighbor who's a wood maker, he actually built his mom's coffin. So there's that.
I think that's lovely. I think that's such a kind and interesting
It is.
thing to do.
Also, coffins are expensive.
That's true. Also, it had to be stored for several years while they waited for his mother to die.
Ah!
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that there's something really beautiful about having your hands on something and like understanding mortality and appreciating that.
Yes.
I think that that's really lovely. I think that whole sentiment is just beautiful.
Yeah, there's something really nice there about it. It is also a little like, not for me, but okay, you know.
Well, definitely for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, see? You've got the fabric picked out.
Can you imagine putting that in your will? And this is the fabric I want, and this is how many yards you'll need, and it better not be no.
You know what, though? When I was gleaning the internet for craft-related articles to share on social media this week, one of the articles I found was about this woman who was either knitting or crocheting her own burial shroud, as a way, like, to, and it's, I guess it's this, like, new movement for another greener way to do the end of your life and your
I saw that.
etc. And I thought that was kind of rad.
It is really cool, and if you happen to be interested in that sort of thing, the Order of the Good Death is a great place to start, and there are quite a few books on the subject, but my favorite mortician is part of that, and it's really interesting.
So a friend of mine who's approximately my age, she passed away this year from cancer, and she'd been a private knitting student of mine. Her name was Jamie. She was really sweet. And she was the quickest study knit student I ever had. Like, one lesson to another. I cast on for her, taught her the knit stitch, and she had knit through like 3 skeins of Lion Brand by the next time I saw her. And then I was like, do you want to learn the purl stitch? And she was like, I'm good. I like this. And she just kept going. It was really, really cool. Anyway, but like watching this acquaintance of mine go through the process of being put on hospice and whatnot, making was a really great coping mechanism for her. So I have a feeling that if I ever found myself in that situation, the idea of making my own burial shroud as even a way of accepting my own mortality, I feel like could be a really, really important, like, therapeutic tool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so too.
I could see that.
That story about that woman who made her own shroud, I thought that was really, really moving. So that's all.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are fully off the rails. From what our plan was for this episode.
We went from a Halloween dress to burial shrouds.
Like you do.
Yeah. Like you do.
So, Mollie, what did you have for us next?
Oh, my goodness.
Something really not the same as that.
Something entirely different.
Something entirely different.
And now, moving on to something not morbid.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I've mentioned this once or twice before, but I've really gotten into watching Project Runway, like old episodes on Hulu, because I never have watched it while it was running regular. And so this is like old. This is episode or season 10 that I finished watching not too long ago. And I always enjoy watching and seeing, their process. And a lot of times even they do, like the unconventional challenges where they're making things out of, I don't know, pet supplies or flowers or whatever.
Corn.
Pet supplies?
Yeah. They're my favorite challenges.
Yeah, they're really interesting. But
I've never seen Project Runway.
Yeah, you can, like, anything you can buy at the pet store you can use, for example, but like they frown upon fabric because that's kind of a cop-out. Anyway, this particular episode, though, that I watched, and I don't want to give things away, so I'll be careful just in case people decide they want to go back and watch things. But there was a collection of clothing made that very cool clothes. And the designer also made accessories to go along with it, which is not uncommon. And the accessories, and they didn't do close-ups, but I could tell because of my familiarity with a variety of techniques that he had made all of the accessories out of plastic canvas. There were like collar necklaces, and I think there was earrings, and there were these really awesome clutch purses, and they worked so well with the collection, but it was made out of plastic canvas. And it was really cool. But one of the critiques of the collection was that it needed to look more expensive. And I thought, and they didn't address the plastic canvas in any way. They said the clothes needed to look.
Maybe they didn't know.
I don't know, exactly. But I thought, well, I mean, maybe that's like one place that might have dressed it up a little is not plastic canvas. But it also was really cool. But it made me also think like they were cool, but could I, in my everyday life, like that's a runway look. In my everyday life, could I pull off carrying a plastic canvas purse or wearing a giant plastic canvas necklace? Probably not.
As someone who has worn an AstroTurf necklace in public many times.
Oh.
And
I have a ring with AstroTurf
and a clutch purse made out of rulers, which I'm sure Haley remembers from back in the day.
I love it.
And
it's still one of my favorite things you've ever made.
And I still have it. And I have another one made out of pencils, which finally fell apart. So listeners, if you're going to make one, make the ruler one. Most people just want to talk to you about it. It's kind of like crafting in public.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I also live in the Midwest where people are kind of chatty about whatever. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think that you can make things with plastic canvas, like, as an internal structure. Mm-hmm. Like, I made, years ago when I was an editor at Craft, I made a TARDIS-themed phone charging case.
Cute.
And the internal structure was plastic canvas, but with wool over it. And so I think that you can use that as a base in a way that might look a little fancier. You wouldn't know that the charging case, which I also still have, but phones don't fit in it anymore. You wouldn't think that plastic canvas was the base.
Yeah, this was definitely, the plastic grid was exposed. And, I mean, it had stitching on it.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool. It was just, I thought, I think the thing that struck me was that you could do that and it would look cool and maybe slightly avant-garde in that situation. But if I were to wear it, I think people would think I was wearing a kid's craft. I think that's the way that it would read.
Gotcha.
And I just thought, I found that element to be interesting.
That is interesting. Although I think you could pull it off. Like, I think there's also a certain attitude that goes with stuff like that. Yeah, that's true. Because I wear a lot of very weird things. And it's generally fine if I've decided I'm not uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Good point.
That's exactly it. Because I feel like, Haley, you and I both dress our own kind of weird. That's kind of a parallel perspective on how to dress oneself, if that makes any sense. And yeah, it's just a matter of deciding whether or not this is just what you want to wear that day. I mean, I guess I just get used to getting stared at sometimes if I know I'm wearing something really vintagey or loud or kind of weird. Yeah. Or if I've got, like, I do own a purse that was a gift that looks like a yarn shop. And, like, I know that's
so cute.
Unusual.
Which is very cute.
But, they make me happy, and I just don't care.
Yeah, I guess I feel like, I mean, I was a gothy teenager.
Yeah.
And so nothing compares to the stares you get when that is your day.
And you're living in Ann Arbor, Michigan?
I was living in Southwest Michigan.
Even better.
In very rural Southwest Michigan at the time. I was living in Ann Arbor for the later part of that. It was fine in Ann Arbor, no gotcha. But, or they were actively delighted in Ann Arbor. So, speaking of materials, which is another very smooth transition, we're full of them today. I have just started a third cross-stitch book.
Yes. We're so excited about that.
So, yes. And so I can't really say any more than that, but now that I've written two and am getting started on a third, I finally decided that it was time to really take a look at my materials, or my tools, like we have been talking about for, I don't know, a million episodes. And I decided to level up embroidery hoop-wise. And I'm not sure who brought this to my attention. Mollie, I think it might have been you who brought the company to my attention. But I ordered my first Class and Guessman embroidery hoop. And, I mean, I assume that Class and Guessman is how the English-speaking audience refers to them, but I don't think I've ever actually heard anyone say it out loud before. I can say it the German way, but that might just be confusing. I don't know. Anyway, so I got
Wait, how do you say this is a cuddly baby in German again?
I'm not doing it.
Sorry, that was the funniest thing in that episode. What was that, episode 13, 14? Listeners?
Yeah, 14,
check it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Haley.
It was my fault for bringing up that. So I got one, and it has arrived. I got it from Sublime Stitching, and I always like ordering from Sublime Stitching because, I mean, she's wonderful, and the tools and supplies are great, the patterns are great, and she's just all around pleasant. Yeah. So, so I got it, and it does feel different than any other hoop that I've had. Like, I wasn't expecting it to really feel all that different because, you know, I was thinking a hoop is a hoop. But the hand feel and the sturdiness of a slightly thicker hoop, because I ordered the 12 millimeter hoop, is just, it feels so solid in my hand and so secure. And so I'm really excited to see how using that for an entire book project feels versus the usual hoops that I use, which are usually plastic.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to know how the fabric feels in there too. Like, does it hold it like really
That's
good as you're
exactly
working?
what I'm wondering.
So I look forward to hearing more as you go with that. Because I have not gotten the thicker ones yet.
Cool tools.
Yeah.
There was just a pause.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all I have to say.
It's going great.
This has been a good episode. This has been. I have
no objectivity at all right now. I can't tell if this is really funny or just funny to me.
At the very least, I hope that our listeners find the fact that we think it's funny to be funny, even if they don't think the episode is funny.
So.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like when the laugh is funnier than the joke.
Us by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know us by now.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we officially sign off, we want to give a shout out to some serious friends of the Very Serious Crafts podcast who are supporting us at patreon.com/seriouscrafts. Many thanks to Connie, Melanie, Allison, Jennifer, Natalie, Librarista, Laura, Naomi, Shanna, and Marion. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much. You guys.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You gals, largely gals, I think, are the best.
Yeah.
So if you're a person who likes to hang out on the internet, you should hang out with us. Find us on Instagram and Twitter at Serious Crafts and on Facebook at Very Serious Crafts. You can also find show notes and all things Very Serious Crafts at veryseriouscrafts.com. Want to join the conversation? Tag us using...
Yes, you do. Sorry.
Okay. Tag us using hashtag Very Serious Crafts. And if you're using Instagram stories, don't forget to tag us with @SeriousCrafts so we can reshare. Are you a fan of the Very Serious Crafts podcast? Great. Please, pretty please, leave the Very Serious Crafts podcast a 5-star rating on whichever platform you use to listen to podcasts.
Please.
Good ratings help us show up in recommendations, which helps more people who love crafting find us. And
It's really true.
And finally, if you'd like to sponsor an episode of the Very Serious Crafts podcast, visit veryseriouscrafts.com and click sponsor, or support us at patreon.com/seriouscrafts.
Yeah.
Yay!
Woo!